Simulan na natin! Hello everyone, welcome to our online class. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Okay, so this time we're going to discuss about our lesson 1 in mathematics of investment that talks about simple interest. Okay, so kapag nangungutang ka or kapag nag-iipon ka ng pera, dapat alam mo itong simple interest. Okay, sige, let's start here. Simple interest is charged only on the loan amount called the principal. When you say principal, it is the original money. Original money na inutang mo or original money na tinago mo sa bangko. Paano siya i-solve? It is calculated by simply multiplying the principal and by the rate of interest by the number of payment periods in a year. Okay? So that is principal amount multiplied by the rate multiplied by the periods in year. Okay? So let's have this illustration. From year 1 to year 3. Our 50,000 here is the original money or the principal. 4% is the rate of interest and 1 is the period. Kasi 1 year siya, so that is 1. Okay? So year 1, you will have 2,000. So multiply 50,000 times 0.04 0.04 times 1, that is 2,000. So pag umabot siya ng 3 years, no? So you will have a total of 6,000 pesos. So from year 1 to year 3, you will have 6,000 as simple interest of your 50,000 principal amount with 4% interest in 1 years. Okay? So imagine from 1 year to first year to third year, you will have 6,000 as simple interest. What if kung mga 5 years siya, 10 years or 15 years, so medyo mahaba-haba yung magiging listahan mo. Therefore, mas importante na gumamit or mas madali na kapag gumamit tayo ng formula. Okay? So we will have the formula I is equal to P times R times T, where our I is the interest, our P is the principal, our R, of course, the rate of interest, and our T is time or term in years or fraction of a year. So bakit may fraction of a year? Kasi minsan sa given months yung binibigay. Okay? So we also have, kapag hinarap natin si principal, we can use this formula. Kapag ginanap natin si rate or R, we can use that formula. At kapag T naman, we're going to make use of that formula. Again, our given are, makita mo pa rin na I, na P, na R, or T, and vice versa. Okay, may given naman. We also have this maturity value. What do you mean by maturity value? Yung maturity value, halimbawa, yung principal amount mo, nagkaroon siya ng interest, tapos, yung principal at saka yung interest, combine mo together, that is the maturity value or the present or the face value. Okay? So yung formula for maturity value is A is equal to P plus I, okay? Or A is equal to P plus P times R times T, or A is equal to P quantity 1 plus R times T, where our A is the maturity value, our P is the principal, and our I is the interest. Okay? So para mas maintindihan pa, let's have this example. Okay, James borrowed 110,000 from his friend. If James agreed to pay an 8% annual interest rate, calculate the amount of interest he must pay if the loan period is A, 1 year, B, 9 months, and C, 18 months. So, pag B yung sagot mo, mali. De, joke lang. Okay, so A, B, and C are periods. Okay, so of course, to find the solution, first we have to identify what are the given. Okay, so i-analyze natin yung problem. So James borrowed 110,000. 110,000 here is the original money or the principal. If James agreed to pay an 8% annual interest, so 8%, 8 is our R, or 0.08. So paano naging 0.08? We just simply divide 8% divided by 100, that is 0.08, or from 8, move 2 decimal places from or going to the left. Okay, so 0.08. Calculate the amount of interest. So ibig sabihin hinahanap natin si I. He must pay if the loan period is 1 year. So simulan natin sa 1 year. That is our T. Okay? So we are going to make use of the formula. Ito, yung formula nilagay ko na kagad. I is equal to P times R times T. So simulan natin sa A, 1 year. Okay? So, substitute lang natin. Our P is 110,000, our R is 0.08, and our T is 1. So, i-multiply natin silang tatlo. That will give us 8,800. So, meaning, your 110,000 will have 8,800 interest for 1 year with 8%. Okay? So, magkakaroon ka ng 8,800. Okay? Let's solve for B naman. B, that is 9 months. So, same pa rin yung given. Yung papalitan natin is letter T or time. That is 9 months or 9 over 12 or 0.75. So, bakit 9 over 12? Kasi nga, di ba dapat yung time natin dapat nasa year. Months yung given. So, gagawin mo siyang year. Paano siya gagawin year? So, over 12 mo. Okay? So, bakit 12? Kasi there are 12 months in 1 year. So, 9 divided by 12 is 0.75. Okay? Substitute. So, I is equals to P times R times T. Our P is 110,000. Our R is 0.08. And our T is 0.75. Multiply, we will have 6,600 pesos for 9 months. Okay? Sige. Next. For C is equal to 18 months. So given, same pa rin, T lang yung nagbago. That is 18 months. Or 18 divided by 12 is 1.5 or 1.50. So substitute sa formula natin. So for C, so ito C dapat to, hindi naman mapalitan. 110 times 0.08 times 1.50 will give us 13,200. So kung napapansin nyo, so pag mas matagal, mas lumalaki yung simple interest. So pag early mo pa siya nabayaran or early mo pa nabalik yung pera, mas maliit yung babayaran mo or dagdag na interest. Okay? So let's have another example. Suppose you save 4,200 of your salary and deposit it into an account that earns simple interest. After 9 months, the balance is 4,263. What is the annual interest? Wow, given na yung ating maturity value. Okay, so let's find the solution. But of course, identify first the given. So suppose you save 4,200. So 4,200 here is our principal of your salary and deposit it into an account that earns simple interest. Ibig sabihin, hinahanap natin si interest. So after 9 months, so 9 months is our T. So 9 months or 9 over 12 is 0.75. The balance is 4,263. So 4,263 here is our maturity value or A. Okay? So what is the annual interest? So annual interest, so hanapin natin is si R. Okay? So we'll make use of this formula. R is equal to I divided by P times T. So, given na yung P, given na yung T, yung wala dito is si I. So, paano natin mahanap si I? So, eto, tinan mo yung formula. A is equals to P plus I. Tama? So, if hanapin mo si I, para mahanap siya, you will just subtract A minus P, or the maturity subtracted by the principal amount. So I is equals to A minus P. So substitute, our A is 4,263 and our principal is 4,200. That will give us 63 pesos. So the simple interest is 63 pesos. So may I na tayo, so we can now use the formula and substitute everything. Okay, so our I is 63 pesos, our capital P or principal is 4,200, and our T is 0.75. So multiply 4,200 times 0.75 will give us 3,150 pesos, and 63 divided by 3,150 pesos will give us 0.02 or 2%. Okay, sige. Naintindihan? Now, we will use the same problem, but this time we are going to make use of this formula. Okay? A is equal to P quantity 1 plus R T. Okay? Bakit ito yung gagamitin? Kasi napapansin nyo, given agad yung ating maturity value. Okay? So para hindi natin to gawin, okay? Para hindi natin to gawin, gamitin natin tong formula. Okay? So, same problem. Of course, yung given natin parehas pa rin. Okay? So, the formula that we will use is this one. A is equal to P, quantity 1 plus RT. Again, bakit ito yung gagamitin? Kasi given si maturity value, so pwede mo siyang gamitin para hindi na tayo maghanap sa I. Okay? Sige, just substitute. Okay? A is 4,200. Our P is 4,002. Our A is 4,263. Our P is 4,200. Copy 1, quantity. So our R is hinahanap natin and our T is 0.75. So kung napapansin niyo bakit nagbaliktad si 0.75 at si R is a formula is R and T. Again, kasi multiplication siya, we are going to use cumulative property. So kahit magkabaliktad yung order nilang dalawa, hindi pa rin sila magbabago. Meaning, R times T and T times R, yung sagot niya is parehas pa rin. Okay? So, next is, we're going to distribute, or the distributive property of multiplication. 4,200 times 1 is 4,200. 4,200 times 0.75R will give us 3,150 R. Okay? So, transpose 4,000 or 4,200 or combine like terms. So, we will have this. Okay, subtract. So 4,263 minus 4,200 will give us 63. Okay. Next is ilipat natin si 3,150 para matira na lang dito is R sa kabila. So 63 divided by 3,150 will give us 0.02 or 2%. So same answer. Okay, different formula but same answer. So ikaw na yung pipili kung saan ka mas convenient or comfortable. Pero paras pa rin naman yung sagot. Alright, so next. Let's have example number 3. If 10,000 pesos is invested at 4.5 simple interest, how long it will take to grow to 11,800? Okay, so hanapin muna natin yung given. So 10,000 is invested, meaning 10,000 is our principal. 4.5% is our simple interest or R or 0.045. Simple lang then 4.5 divided by 100 will give us 0.045. How long? How long? Ibig sabihin yung hinanap natin dito is yung time. Tama? So, it will take to grow 11,800 meaning hahanapin natin yung time, so we'll make use of this formula and our 11,800 here is our maturity value. Okay? So given na yung P tsaka yung R, yung wala is I. So para manap si I, ano nga? You will subtract our maturity subtracted by principal. Okay? So 11,800 minus 10,000 will give us 1,800 as our I. So kompleto na siya. So may I na tayo, may P tsaka R. So substitute na tayo. Okay? So 1,800 divided by 10,000 times 0.045. So multiply muna natin. So 1,800. So 10,000 times 0.45 is 450. 1,800 divided by 450 will give us 4, or since it is T in years, that is 4 years. So your 10,000 will become 11,800 after 4 years if you have 4.5 simple interest. Okay? Sige. Next, gagamitin naman natin yung general formula na A is equals to P quantity 1 plus RT. Okay? Yun yung formula. Same given. So, ito yung formula. Okay, substitute. A is 11,800. P is 10,000. Copy 1. R is 0.045. And hinahanap natin si T. Hindi nakikita. Next, kinapi lang. Next is distributive property of multiplication. So 10,000 times 1 is 10,000. And 10,000 times 0.045T is 450T. Okay, you can use your calculator. Next, transpose 10,000 sa kabila. So we'll have 11,800 minus 10,000. That will give us 1,800. So para si T na lang matira, si 450 ililipat natin sa kabila. So 1,800 divided by 450, that will give us T is equal to 4. So parehas lang naman sila. Okay, so let's have example number 4. I guess this is the last example. So find the maturity value of 120,000 pesos borrowed at 10% for 8 months. Okay, so let's have the solution. Of course, so analyze muna natin yung ating problem. So find the maturity value. When you say maturity value, halata kaagad na hinanap natin dito is letter A. Okay, so our 120,000, okay, borrowed money is our principal amount. 10% is our rate of interest or interest rate. So 10% or 0.1. And of course, our 8 months is our T or our time. So 8.8 divided by 12 or 8 over 12 or 0.666666. Napakaraming 6. Actually, nasa 13.6 siya. Nasa 13 na 6. Makita mo sa calculator. Nilagay ko lang is 2, 4, 6 digits lang. 6 digits kasi kung 120,000 naman nasa 6 digits lang din naman. Okay? Pero yung pinaka-exact talaga is 0.666 yung nasa 13 na 6 yung lalabas sa calculator. Okay? So we're going to make use of the formula. A is equal to P quantity 1 plus RT. Of course, we're going to substitute kasi kompleto na yung given natin. So our P, of course, is 120,000. Okay, 1, copy 1 plus R is 0.1 and our time is 0 or time is 0.66 nga, 13 nga dito sabi ko. So kinuha ko lang is 6 digits kasi yung principal amount natin is 6 digits lang din naman. Kasi pag when we're talking with money, dapat exacto talaga. So we cannot round off naman or round up naman 0.66 to 0.67 kasi we're talking with money, so dapat exacto talaga. Okay? Sige. So multiply first. 0.01 times 0.666666 will give us 0.00666 pa rin. Okay, so 120,000, of course, distributive property of multiplication, kagaya na ginawa natin kanina. So 120,000 times 1 and 120,000 times 0.66666. Okay, so it will give us 120,000 plus 8,000. Okay, so 120,000 plus 8,000 will give us maturity value of 128,000. Okay? So, yung 120,000 mo magiging 128,000 after 8 months if you have 10% interest rate. Okay?